There aren't many away days in Super League where you need to remember to pack your shades and your sun cream. This is one of them. Super League TV is here in Perpignan for Catalan Dragons against Harlequins. What have you been doing since you got here?
We've been here for 2 weeks, so we've been touring around France, driving down slowly through Bordeaux, tasting the wine, and nice chateau in Camon, and here we are 2 weeks later. So
did you plan it so that you had this 2-week break when Quins were here, or was that just
this is actually normally our summer holiday to come down to Perpignan, drive through France, and have a good time.
We'll be heading up to the Stade Gilbert Brutus shortly. Phil, what do you think is going to happen today?
I think we're going to have our work cut out. I think the sun's out, weather's good, hopefully it'll be a good game, hopefully we'll score some points. Catalan are playing pretty well at the moment, but you know, we'll be all right, we'll do all right.
I disagree. I honestly think, you know, Quins cannot carry on losing the way we are. I have the utmost faith with Rob Powell and the boys. The sun's shining, the sun will be shining for us.
You want Dragons to be playing in this heat, though?
No, absolutely. But you know, it's the format of the Super League this season. There's been a few shocks. Hopefully, fingers crossed, there'll be 1 or 2 shocks today. And you know what, the mighty Quins might just upset 1 or 2 people. So, and you know, we're all going smiling.
So here we are inside the Catalan Dragons, the home dressing room at the Stade Gilbert Brutus. What are we on? 5:34. So 55 minutes till kickoff. As you can see, the guys just getting ready, listening to the music, doing their preparations, chucking the ball around, having a bit of strapping as well. Trent Robinson, the coach over there, all doing their own thing at the moment, getting the head right before kick-off against Harlequins Rugby League. Trent, match day very close to kick-off, so thanks for your time so close to kick-off. How are the boys gearing up this week?
Yeah, pretty good. We had a week off last week, and we came back in pretty keen on the weekend for a day, and then started back on Tuesday. And our preparation's been good for a couple of months now, but it's always a bit of a nervous time before the game.
And what is match day like at the Stade Gilbert Brutus?
Yeah, it's a bit different to in Australia and England before a game. It's a little bit more of a carnival atmosphere. I mean, with the different food outlets around the ground, and I mean, soon we're going to have the bars that go around the ground, and it's a different experience to come down here and watch a game. I always enjoy coaching here, or when I even came and watched as a fan, I enjoyed it here.
And how has the local interest taken off in your team, because you're having a very successful season to date?
Yeah, I think we it was tough at the start of the year. They were still living 2010, and we still were playing poorly at the start of the year, and the crowd, they disliked that. You know what I mean? They wanted to see a change with the new players, and it took us a bit of time to get going, and we've built a bit of momentum now, and we've had some great games here in the last month. Montpellier was a big game as well that we took away with Wigan. So it's not just nice to see rugby league in France having sort of 10,000 people come to a game and cheer and chant, and it's good for the game down here.
Do you think Super League teams fear coming down to Perpignan, because it's a long trip and it's often not a very easy trip to make?
Yeah, I'm not sure about fear. I mean, I'd like to think that we could build that into our game again. I think they had it a couple of years ago where it was a really physical game every time you played against the Catalans, and hopefully we're starting to build that again. I'd like to think so, but I think players like coming down here. I think it's a bit of a time to get away and get in the sun and spend a bit of time together, but then hopefully they don't enjoy it too much on the field.
And how about you? How are you enjoying your taste of this coaching job?
Yeah, I love it. I really, I feel at home in France. This is my 5th year living here, even though it's my first year back. Are you fluent? Yeah, my partner's French, and we speak French at home, and I've got a little one that's half French, half Australian. So, it feels comfortable. It feels like home. So, that's separate from the rugby league. France feels comfortable to me, and then also coaching in rugby league here it feels comfortable as well, and that's grown throughout the year. I felt more a part of the place and felt like I've invested in the place as the year's gone on.
There's 120,000 people living in Perpignan here inside the Stade Gilbert Brutus. They're getting crowds of around about 12,000. 17 of those at the moment making this place very, very proud. So here we go, round 23 of Engage Super League. Catalan Dragons versus Harlequins Rugby League. Big performances there. You toughed it out and came home quite convincing winners in the end, Damien.
Yeah, we did. We went into this game, we really wanted to sort of set ourselves like an arm wrestle sort of game, We've had a few tough games recently and we've sort of fallen off in pieces, so we really wanted to stick with it today, and besides a few little areas here and there, I think we did it, so I'm sure Trent will be pretty pleased.
I see you had to tough it out. You had some purple patches as well. I mean, first half you had a period of 10-15 minutes where everyone had the Midas touch and it was terrific to watch.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, that's sort of our style of play, if we see some space, we try to get to it and play around it, and try not be afraid to throw the ball around a bit, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, which we showed a couple of times. We just need a bit of composure in certain stages, but no, yeah, we seem to be able to turn it on when we're on.
Quite packed again here, really vocal crowd. What's it like playing down here?
Oh mate, it's getting better every week. This new stand that they've opened up, it just really encloses the ground, and we're getting up sort of 10,000 every week, 11,000, and against Harlequins, no disrespect to their fans, but they don't have as many, and with our fans at the moment, it's superb playing down here. It's a good atmosphere and a good feeling down here at the moment.
And what's it like for you? You played at a few clubs. Is this a nice move for you? It seems quite a nice lifestyle down there.
Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah, we lots of restaurants and dining and stuff. Away from that, it's just the lifestyle's good, but then along with that comes, happy players, happy families, and good footy. So, I love it down here, and fingers crossed we can do it for a couple of years. So.
Rob, tough old afternoon for you, though.
Yeah, I didn't think we started the game quick enough, and we let them go too quick. After about 20 minutes, we decided to speed things up a bit, and we got back into it, scored a couple of tries, and going in at half time, I thought that we'd have a good chance of actually coming back, but in the second half, we just didn't complete enough sets. We dropped the ball too cheaply, so it was a bit disappointing at the end.
Speaking to you beforehand and to a few of the players, you definitely seemed up for it. Can you put your finger on why you started sluggishly?
No, I don't, and it's a shame really, because we talked all week, and everything we've done in training, all the practice we've done about being quick offensively and challenging them, and we just didn't do that to start with. It just gave them too much juice when they were attacking. We weren't able to take enough out of them, so once we did that, once we got into it, we looked alright. We looked alright for about 30-40 minutes, but killed ourselves with lack of completions in the second half.
You just come back out of the dressing room. What's the mood in the shed at the moment?
Very disappointed, very quiet, very disappointed. They're disappointed in their own performance, and they care about what they're doing, so that they're not happy about the way things went out there.
Your only concern, of course, is the result and the performance. But what's it like playing down here as another very, very big crowd today. The atmosphere seemed pretty impressive as well.
Yeah, brilliant. It looks like it's getting back to where it was a few years ago when they had a lot of success and they were doing well in the league and got to the final of the cup. And it's great, you know, it's a great place to come and play rugby league and a great experience. Just a shame it wasn't the other way around with the result.
Another hugely entertaining afternoon in the south of France. 18 minutes, 70 points. 48 of them to the home side. The Catalan Dragons just quietly starting to flex their muscles ahead of the playoffs.